Hit it. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. I am so glad you joined me. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, my beloved kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Father, for allowing me to see another wonderful and amazing day. Welcome back, y'all. Okay, y'all. So today, for this Crafty Vision segment, I am going to show y'all how to make an earring with the fish hook already attached to the earring. Now, y'all probably have seen people make these types of earrings before, but the reason why I'm coming to you all is because you can put this technique not in just these earrings that I'm going to show you how to make. I'm going to show you how to make one, but you can use this technique for many of your earrings, okay? And the process is beginners friendly for those of you who are new. So here are the items that you will need for this how to make or DIY or Crafty Vision segment. You're going to need some dyed boned beads. Now these I purchased from, I think, Michael's. No, was it Michael's? Yeah, I got these from Michael's, which are these right here. I believe I did a haul on these, if I'm not mistaken. You're also going to need some 8mm beads. These are, let me see how big these are. These are, wait a minute. They got some different sizes on here. I thought they were all the same size, but the 2mm, I say 2mm, 4mm, but they, to me, they're all the same size, y'all. Don't start me to line. All right, that's what's on the back. Okay, you're gonna need some, I'm making a lot of noise, 8mm beads as well. And I've already picked out the ones that the colors that I'm gonna be using. You're going to need some, of course, some little small spacer beads or whatever you have. Okay, these right here, you're gonna need quite a few of these. You're also going to need some artistic wire, which is this. You're going to need, of course, your round nose pliers, your wire cutters, and your flat nose pliers, if you have any. Yes. And could y'all be so kind to please make sure you thumbs up this video. Please do not fast forward through the video, because if you fast forward through the video, you will miss a step to get to the end. Do not fast forward to get to the end, okay? You have to go through the process. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take and cut me a piece of my 20 gauge artistic wire. And I did forget to mention that you will need a dowel, and you will need a piece of sandpaper. So you're going to need a piece of sandpaper, and you're going to need a dowel. All right. So the very first thing we're going to do is I'm going to start adding on my gems. So the first thing I'm going to add on is I'm going to add on one of my little small spacer beads. And then I'm going to start with my color blue. So I'm going to start with my blue. Okay. And then I'm going to add another spacer bead. And then I am going to add one of these like flat beads, which I'm going to do purple. Okay. Then I'm going to add another spacer bead. And then I am going to add the color orange, which is next. I'm going to add orange, another spacer bead, and then My flat bead, which is this, is going to be black or blue or purple. They all look the same to me. This is pretty much how my design of my earring is going to be. Then I'm going to add this color here, which is next. And then I'm going to add another spacer bead. And then the next sauce flat bead I'm going to be using is going to be this blue. So I'm going to add that on. And every time I put a saucer bead, I'm going to be adding on one of these beads. The saucer bead is going to pretty much be in the middle of the spacer beads, okay? And now the next color I'm going to go with is green. So I'm going to add the green one. I'm going to add another spacer bead. And then the saucer bead that I'm going to be using is this pink. Now I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to go to this, add another spacer bead. This is what we have so far. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to go with is I'm going to go back to the blue. And I'm going to slide that down. And then I'm going to add another spacer bead. And I'm going to add the color yellow. So I'm going to put a yellow one on, which is this one here. And then I'm going to add on another spacer bead. And then the next color I'm going to go with is, going back, I'm just pretty much repeating. So I'm going back to this orange and then another spacer bead. And then after the orange, I'm going to go back to the color purple for the disc, which is this one. And then after the disc, of course, I'm adding another spacer bead on. And then I'm going to go with this color right here because this was the last color that I did not add in, okay? So I'm going to, with that color, adding in another spacer bead. Now this is pretty much, as you can see, how my earring is coming along. So what I'm going to do is, since I've been doing this for about 3 to 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add on the rest of these beads because you pretty much already know how this is going to go. And then I'm going to come back and show y'all the real awesomeness about this earring. I'll be back, y'all. So this is what your earring is going to look like. Now you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 8mm beads. You're going to need 9 of these flat disc beads. And you're going to need 20 of these small, like 3mm metal beads or whatever spacer beads you have. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to bring these two pieces together just like this. Okay? You're going to bring them together, all right, just like that. And you're going to take one of your hands and you're going to wrap this around this piece of your wire. So we're going to take and bend this just like that, okay, and pinch this piece up. And then we're going to just start wrapping this around your wire just like this. Now you want to wrap it a number of times. I'm going to say maybe 6 or 7 times. So that's 2 so far. Okay. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So that's what you're going to have. That's how it should look. All right. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take this piece to the back and you're going to take your wire cutters and snip this off. Just like that. Boop. Okay. You're going to take your flat nose pliers and go in because you want to squeeze all of that in. All right. So nothing is sticking. Now you want to take and pinch this. This is going to pretty much be the back of your earring. All right. Where you snipped off the piece, that's going to be the back of your earring. This is going to be the front of your earring. So you're going to pinch. Wait a minute. Got a piece of. Where did hair come from? You're going to pinch it just like that, all right? Pinch your wire forward. You're going to take your dowel and you're going to make a loop just like this, all right? Just like that. That's going to make your fish hook, okay? Now, my suggestion to you is you may want it to be this long, but I wouldn't suggest that it be that long because it's going to sit a certain way in your ear. So you want to snip this off till about maybe right, a little bit more, till about maybe right there. You're going to snip that off. And then you're going to take your sandpaper and you're just going to sand this part down. Now, by this being, this is brass tarnish resistant wire. Okay. Hopefully, if you decide to sell and make these, they're not allergic to brass. Some people are allergic to some things and some people aren't, okay? But this is good quality wire. So even if you're making these for yourself, you should be good to go. I make fish hooks all the time using this wire, but doing it this way, you don't have to add on the fish hook because the fish hook is already there for you. Now I'm going to mold this out because I want a much rounder shape. Let me get that off of here because it's sand. Excuse me, y'all. And the very last thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your round nose pliers and you're going to come to the back and you're just going to make a little, just like that, just like a fish hook. Now we're going to try these on to see how they look, and I'll be back. So here is the big try on. So we're going to try these on to see how they look. Let's try them on. The one good thing that I do like about this is that, like I said, you don't have to worry about making a fish hook because the fish hook is already on the earring, which makes it so amazing, right? And it will save you, and like I said, you can make many earrings like this, okay? And when you get them on, just squeeze them in and they will not come off. Now look at this. Look at our gorgeous fruit basket. Because of this got so many colors in it, it just reminds me of fruit or bubblegum or whatever you want to call it. But look at our earrings, y'all. Awesome. Just like I said, you can make these earrings in multiple colors. You can use wood beads, but the technique that I showed y'all how to do at the top is amazing, okay? So with that being said, go and make yourself plenty. And like I said, add in some wood. You don't necessarily have to add everything. All of this doesn't have to be the glass. If you're worried about it being too heavy, these are not heavy at all. Like not to the point where they're too heavy for your ears. And what makes it really awesome is that this is secure. This loop that I put on here is a secure loop. When it goes down in your earring, you squeeze it so it will hold on nice and snug to your ear, so that if you're out or moving around and if you still feel like you want to put a end on it, you know what I mean. If you feel like you want to put one of those on it, you can, but once this goes down in your ear and you squeeze it, it's there. It's not going to come out, okay? So with that being said, please make sure that you thumbs up this video, you like and you share it out to as many places as can be. And until my next upload, y'all, Y'all have a wonderful and amazing day. Peace and blessings. See ya.